Now, not only does this quiz question today relate to the simulation you're going to see, but it also relates to my hometown of Plymouth. What player played for Plymouth Argyle whilst guiding New Zealand to an unbeaten World Cup? Do you know the answer? Let me know down in the description without Googling it, and I shall reveal who that is if you don't know, or if you're right, in the middle of this video. Yes, welcome to the Omega Luke Gaming channel. I hope you are well, viewers. We have a cracking weekend ahead of us, and we have another cracking player spotlight. This guy scores so many goals and gets so many assists, even more assists than goals. I apologise, I'm getting way ahead of myself. But you're just going to have to wait a little bit longer before you see that. If you can remember to smash the like button, let's see, this video's coming out over a weekend. Let's see if we can smash 500 likes. I know it is a lot to ask for, but can we get 500 likes in the 3 days that this video is up before another video gets up? If you just have a look at it, if it hasn't got a like button pressed, press it. And while you're there, if the subscribe hasn't been pressed, press that too. Right, let's take a look at this player. The man we are looking at today is Liberato Cacace, and I'm probably butchering that name. It's probably not Cacace, but I'm going to go for it because it sounds cool, viewers. Cacace, he is from New Zealand, hence the question at the start of the video. And we have some really good attributes for Liberato. He plays at left back and at left wing back. He has phenomenal physicals for that position. He's 19 years of age. He's valued at 1.2 million. Great technicals already. Mental attributes, we have a couple of good mental attributes dotted around, but we're looking for them to increase to help build him to the player that we really want to see. So that determination will definitely help. He has the potential range, viewers, of up to 160, and we're going to see him at his maximum today doing what he does best. And we can see by his graph, he's very well rounded, which I like about him. Left foot is obviously preferred foot, and we have some player traits which are already belted into the game for this player. I'm excited to bring you this one. He's 6 foot as well, so he's no small fullback, but not to mention he's also fast and pacey. He's very good at what he does, good at long shots. New Zealand Gareth Bale, anyone? I don't know, maybe not. I've gone a little bit too far there. Anyway, if we look at the transfer, he plays in the Belgian League, viewers, and I do think he's just moved to this club for £1.1 million. So if you do go to offer him, you'll have to pay a little bit more money. I managed to get a deal of £9 million up front and 50 games. I have to give him another £1 million plus give him a friendly. So that is just £10 million. Not too bad when you consider how well he does throughout this simulation. So we're going to put him at a club. We're going to set into his max potential, see how much he grows, then move him on, and then take him to his full max at current ability of 160 and see how he does. First off, where are we going? We are heading to the Netherlands with Ajax. Now, we are 4 years in the future. We are skipping a few years, yes, but for a very good reason. There is a lot to cover in this video. We can already see he is performing. He is performing very well. A highest average rating of 7.57 for the whole of this Ajax team, even though they have won the league. And the assists of 22 assists this season. 17 player of the matches as well as the highest. What a player we have on our hands, I think you would agree. And this is how much he has progressed naturally throughout his time at Ajax. Some outstanding attributes. We can see the physical attributes, all of them are green. It's like looking at Peter Sal and Esposito again, viewers. Really good attributes. Mental attributes are getting there. We mentioned how they need to improve, and they have done. This, of course, is a different simulation, so his determination is slightly different to this one than what it was in the previous ones, hence why it's 12. Because of the potential range, there's no fixed attributes. We have a 12 determination. It's not mattered whatsoever. He's still progressing really well. 15 positioning and vision. We have 15 marking, 16 technique, 15 fast touch. He's a very good attacking left back for the role that we want him to use him. But what has he been doing? Let's look at his history. He has been dominating in assists. Absolutely dominating. In his first season, he cost us £12 million to take him to Ajax, but we can see 12 assists in that first season and a really high average rating. These have got to be the highest average ratings we're going to see for a long time in a player spotlight. 18 assists the next season with 9 player of the matches, but it just gets better and better. Every single season he improves. 18 assists, but with 12 player of the matches, a higher average rating. And this, by the way, very recently, Football Manager brought out a new update which increased the player ratings for other positions other than players who mainly score goals or get assists. So now, for instance, like key tackles and key passes will have effect on your player ratings. This was done before that update. Okay, so this save game file, everything before it, everything that's happened in this is before that save update. So all the average ratings are outstanding when you consider none of his key tackles mattered and none of his key passes mattered. And he's a defender. But this final season we see 21 assists with 13 player of the matches in 34 games. And he's a left back. The other week we mentioned about Nuno Mendes and how good he is and how many player of the matches he had. This guy costs a lot less money. And he is doing this. 7.69 average rating. So we're going to move him on from this point. First off, let's see what he's won, to be fair. He has won 4 Eredivisie back-to-back, so he's got to be happy with that, and we can see he's absolutely dominating the league as well with the most assists and the highest average rating. He has also, by the way, won the Oceania Footballer of the Year 4 years in a row for Ajax, when they never gave an award out for a very long time. He has won it this time. Fair play to him. Now, one of the names that I did not see on that list was the answer to the quiz question that we had at the start of the video. Who guided New Zealand to an unbeaten World Cup whilst he was playing for Plymouth Argyle? It was, in fact, Rory Fallon. Did you know that? Let me know down in the comments. Back to the simulation though, and Liberato has moved to PSG. What a move it has been as well, because he now has Erling Haaland up front to supply some goals to. And we can see he has the most assists again, 30 assists this season with a 7.464 average rating. I didn't mention the tactic we were using. We are playing him in this role here right now and a win back on attack. So he has played in that position throughout the whole time, and we can see he looks incredible. And this is in cranked up to the max at 160 current ability. A couple other things have gone down. Jump and reach has gone down. The rest of him still looks really good. Passing of 15, great crossing. Defending wise, he's still really good because he has 15 marking and 14 tackling. What I also do find quite funny is that PSG rate him as a 5-star player. And whether I rate him at 5-star, you're going to have to see at the end of the video. But he is now worth £72 million. We haven't looked at his value before that. His history then. We had to move him for £85 million. They wouldn't accept any less than £85 million. So that's how much Ajax valued him as a player. 26 assists in the league. 26 in his first season. And he won 13 player of the matches yet again in his first year in PSG. The second season, 23 assists with 10 player of the matches and an even higher average rating across more games. How is he doing this? But this final season is probably his best. I cannot believe my eyes when I see the statistics that you can see on this page. Liberato managed to get 41 assists. 41. That is the highest I've ever seen, assist-wise, throughout a season. He had the highest average rating at 7.87. Even though Erling Haaland scored 67 goals, he had the highest. And he had the most player of the matches this season, 26 player of the matches. He had 26. I don't quite understand how anyone can get that many player of the matches in one season. They had an incredible season of 108 points, which is quite outstanding. They only drew 3 games. They never lost a game. How have they done that? And they only conceded 20 goals, and he's playing in defence. Liberato has had a fantastic season. Let's take a look at him a little bit more, and we can see, again, he is still as good as what we've seen him before. There's no need to look on this page. He's worth £79 million. He's only 27 years of age, and he has continued to have, season after season, very good seasons. Last season was a poor one. Really, he only had 17 assists. He still got a 7.59 average rating. This season though, 25 assists just in the league campaign with 7 goals, 21 player of the matches. That is so high. In 38 games, out of 22 players, he won man of the match 21 times. That's insane. That's over 50%. 7.95 average rating, and he got 41 in total. And that is because he had 9 assists in the Cup and 7 assists in Europe. Now, although they did not win the Champions League this year, they did win it the season before. So Liberato has managed to pick himself up a Champions League trophy, and they even won the UEFA Super Cup. So he's also won the Cups here, so that's a treble. Happy days. Has he done anything else? Probably. Of course he has. Of course he has. He has actually won Ligue 1's Player of the Year 4 years in a row. 4 years in a row. In a league, I know he plays for PSG, but he also has Mbappe. He also has Erling Haaland. He also has Camavinga in this team. And yet he has won the Player of the Year for the league 4 years in a row. I can't believe it. So there we have it. What a phenomenal player spotlight we have there for Liberato Cacace. Probably said that wrong. Anyway, what we do know is that he won so many awards, he's assisted so many goals and managed to pick himself up so many assists. But does he win 5 stars? In my opinion, that's all that matters. Now, he cost less than £10 million. That is quite expensive in some regard, but what he has done, is it too much? I don't think so. A lot of clubs does have £10 million at the start. If you're looking at one of the elite clubs, maybe that is the guy you go for. What he has, does he have the attributes to match the position? Absolutely yes. He looks outstanding as a left back, as a wing back. He's very good attacking, very good defending. You got to be happy with that. Mental attributes were a little bit iffy at the start, but they picked up very quickly. And his physicals were monstrous. He had phenomenal physical attributes, so that is definitely a yes from me. Was his return? That's a stupid question. He had so many assists and so many player of the matches. Absolutely yes. His value at the end was like 80 million, so yes. Does he have that something special? In my opinion, as a left back, it doesn't get much better than that. He is just a left back, and you can't judge him on the goals and whether he does that. He does have that something special, in my opinion, even though he is only up to 160 potential ability. He has that something special. It is a 5 star from me. I cannot give him any less. I know he's a little bit more expensive, and I know people might question that something special. I want to know your opinions. Let me know down in the comments. Do you also rate him 5 star like me? And there we have it. That is another player spotlight in the bag. Another fullback who does extraordinary things, and I hope you're enjoying them. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of him. Let me know whether you knew it was Rory Fallon or you had to Google it. Did you cheat? Did you cheat? I bet you did. I bet you did, because that was a tricky one. Only people from Plymouth probably knew that, or New Zealand fans. Else, you'd probably forget that one. Anyway, viewers, massive thank you for watching the video. If you can keep supporting me, that would be fantastic. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We are getting lower and lower on that percentage of people watching who haven't subscribed. We're en route also to 15k subscribers. So if you do find yourself keep coming back to these videos, then please consider smashing that subscribe button. Press the like. See if we can beat that like target. 500 likes by Monday. Can we do it? I don't think we can, but that is a challenge up to you. And I shall see you viewers very soon for another video. We're also on Twitch, so if you're at a loose end this weekend, twitch.tv/MegaLukeGaming, I will be live at some point. Come give me a follow. Bye bye.